Hello, and welcome back to the next part of the stream. Um, if you have not seen the first part, please go watch the first part. It would be beneficial for you to know what's happening. Apart from that, let's just get right into it. I'm going to save and continue. Okay, so it does not stay open. I think what I want to do is I want to go out here. I don't know which exterior room will be the best for this. Just generally do not know. None of these. I guess I'll hit trading post but not go in. I guess that could be beneficial. Is not very likely in my mind. And then I think that this down here stays open. It does. Which means I no longer need to get to room 46 for the key, the basement key. Instead, I just need to make the annoying trek down here. That gives me the room 46 lever. I need to do this at the beginning of every run because of the fact that with room 46 being the goal, you need to open room 46, then start your goal for the antechamber. Open room 46. I just thought of a really funny joke. Hold on. I have a notepad for a reason. Alright. So I should be able to remember to make that joke. Does the top layer have anything? Like, if I were to rotate things around, I'm not sure. Okay. Continuing movement. Does this door open? Can I start in the foundation? No. Because I need the elevator key card. Okay. So if I were to get a key card, I could lower the elevator. I think everything else is good. So now it's just a goal. I have 56 footsteps. Goal is get to the antechamber. I'm gonna take the hallway there. I'm curious. I'm gonna do it for science. I'm gonna do it for science. Actually, you know, in case... I doubt it, but in case, I'll do that as well. I'm doing that for science. Which means this is likely not the run. I didn't expect this to be the run. But this is likely not the run anyway. But if this works right now, I'm going to be baffled. Even though it's not really that many... Okay. Okay, so I would need to... Security room... Turn off security... Breaker box. I would need to do that. It's stuck as a hand for some reason. Okay. I fixed it. I'm going to then continue this direction. I don't expect to do good this run. I'm just gonna say that. I'm also going to say that that does not matter too much, though. Take the storeroom. This. So, did that open up a room? Like, did it give me information on it? Probably not. Rare? Jesus. No. Okay. Okay. I am lower on footsteps. I'm now comfortable with footsteps. Oh, well, that's gonna do the exact same thing for me. There's no reason to do that. Other than the fact that it's an extra door. I'll try it, and then I'll set security level to high. Start with this. There's a trunk, yep. Keycard system, keycard, security, let's set it to high, and then change offline mode to unlocked. And then returning here. Struggled with that a little bit. Not currently available. Stop recording per our last meeting. Effective immediately. Suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved. But the Baron no longer wishes to have tape logs of activity on the state. It might seem like a security risk, but I promise good reasonings behind some sound decision. Sorry for the lagging reply. I'm still learning how to use this machine. Thanks for bringing the issue to our attention. Not something I had considered, but it does seem like a reasonable suggestion, and we'll discuss it with the Baron during the next meeting. And I expressed interest in installing secondary access levers for both redundancy and convenience. So this may be perfect excuse to allow him to execute those plans, should he still wish to do so. Okay. Miss Babbage, I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability of having an antechamber level in the weight room. As the years have gone by, the Baron's frequency of working out in this room has gone from once in a red moon to as rare as a man without self-pity. As such, we find this room mostly neglected to guest use, and given that an antechamber lever is not only unsuited, but also poses a security risk, I advise we either remove or conceal it and install a secondary lever to control the south entrance. Kirkter, Darren. I see. So that room, the weight room, then has a south lever that if I have the power hammer, I think I can open it up. Mr. Darren, if you have any more of those red and blue memo sheets, the Baron has requested a handful for each for a new project he's working on at the clock tower. For my part, I can't understand for the life of me why you and the Baron continually insist on confounding my staff and every other person who stumbles upon one of your colored memos. I'm not confident confusion is the best security, but it's not my department, so I'll leave that up to you and the Baron. In other words, I wonder if there's any... Yeah, laboratory is the only one that's useful. Connecting to terminal. Let's do an experiment. Draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then whenever you draft a shop room or whenever you draft an archived floor plan. I guess let's do shop and gold. Not going to necessarily be much help. Okay. Goal is to go north. Goal is also to not run out of keys and such to go north. in. Well, neither of these are really useful. I haven't gotten the bookshop yet. The commissary, though, would be more useful for getting to room 46. Shovel. Or sleeping mask. I'm gonna take the shovel. Turn up for 6 footsteps. Gladly take that. Nothing. Great. Bedroom for 2 footsteps. I can enter it without wasting a footstep. There's nothing in here though, which is upsetting. Okay, I'm doing good on footsteps now. So now it's just be intelligent about getting both to the antechamber and unlocking the antechamber. White box is empty. This is the only true statement. 2 false statements. This is true, this is false, this is false. White box has the gems. Cool. Guest bedroom for the footsteps. It's on the table, a gem, I'll take a gem. And now I am very confident with footsteps. I am not worried about foots. Den for a gem. It's the best option out of a lot of it. I think I'm gonna do the pool. And then I'm gonna go the other direction first. I'm not too concerned about gold right now. Alright, I guess I'm using a key here. Take the locksmith. I'm gonna start by getting 1 key. That's the reason why. That's 4 keys. I'm doing that. Four keys. Yeah, that's including this room, okay. Hartley, I know we've spoke of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite rebudations from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces. But I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family, and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think more of a junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of a young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post, but as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this manner. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I know the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend, Herbert. Cool. Master bedroom. Ladyship's chamber. Guest bedroom, nursery, bunk room, boudoir. Interesting. Alright. With a slight fright from this side being almost completely blocked off, we now continue into this room, where there's a fishing net that I don't know if I've ever looked at. Ah, good. Extra footsteps may not be bad. Do I have to go in? There's a gem, though. So it was beneficial to go in anyway. Continue moving forward. West Wing Hall. I'm going to continue moving inward now, in attempts to hopefully find... If only I had a 3rd gem. Damn. Hey look, a 3rd gem. Might keep that one. Alright, another key. Gotta go with the pantry or the spare room. I'm gonna go with the pantry. Guess I could have also re-rolled, but that doesn't seem necessary to me. Boudoir for continued movement, and it gives me an extra set of of these. And a gem. Great Hall, 7 locked doors. Which door is it? This door. Has a key in it. This door is continued movement. I'll take the workshop. Wait. My allowance? Oh shit. Alright, I have 70 footsteps. I think I want to continue moving this way. Okay, there's a battery there. Not necessarily the most useful thing. Okay, open this. Billiard room. gonna open this. Jesus Christ. 1 plus 4 is 5. Minus 4 is 1. Times 1 is 1. Times 4 is 4. Okay. 12, 8, 16, 1. 3, 9, 36, 4. Silver key. Not the most useful. Won't complain really though. Many doors. Dining room. Okay. That means we just now need to open up we now need to just open up the room. Physically, that's all we need to do. I can get one more key as well. Let's do this one. Unfortunate. I cannot do that one. I can redraw as many times as I want until I get a key. How many stars do I have? I don't think it'll be useful. Maybe. Swap keys and gems. Because I no longer need gems. I just need keys to be able to unlock the door. That opens that. I can now get through. Ominous music comes back. And I can now get to room 46. I can also pick up this. I can get to room 46.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true colour. Could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. Could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sight of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Very enjoyable game, even though it commonly made me want to tear my hair out. There's more secrets to discover. That's the end. I can't skip the credits. Doesn't seem to be too... Okay, wait a minute. Sneeze came out of nowhere. I was able to mute myself before that, though. Let me figure out a hotkey for that. Okay, that ended my run. Did I... No, okay. So that did end my run. Mount Holly, your new home. That's nice. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe. If you want to see them all before they come out, and they won't be in parts, go to Twitch, same place, Astral Peacock. There you'll be able to see them live, and if you can't catch them live, then if you find the parts are being slowly uploaded to YouTube, then all 3 or 4 or 5 or 2 or however many parts I have will be all in one stream on Twitch. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.